don't want a grade. So we allow this. You can audit it. It will appear on your transcript that you have went to the classes of that course. But there will be no examination. Just for learning purpose. But you can show to someone that, see, I have went to the classes of this course. We call it auditing a course. So a course can be audited if it is not a degree requirement. For example, if some core course without which you cannot complete your degree, you cannot audit it. Why to audit that course? Because it is a requirement. You have to have a credit for it. The audit status cannot be changed to credit. For example, you went to some particular course and you have audited it, but later you say that I want to make it as a credit course. This is not possible. So be careful when you audit a course. If you do not, for example, there is a course from computer science, I am very interested, or from mathematics, and I am very interested. And I say, okay, I don't need this course as a credit course for me, but I just want to have on my transcript. I want to show it to the people that I have gone through it, so that my standing is improved. So, but keep in mind that that course shall not be the requirement of your degree, and you don't want to credit it later. So then you go to the auditing. A course once audited cannot be repeated, registered as a credit course. Okay. Then we come to the late registration. Late registration is allowed. We allowed this time as well. One week was given to the registration. So chairman can grant approval if not later than 3 weeks. The late registration fee shall be deposited. We have not even charged the fee this time. So some people have done the late registrations, but usually there is a fee for the late registration, and a registration later than 3 weeks shall not be approved in any circumstances, as you all know. Yeah. Now, after all these specific rules, we come to the class, because this is the most important thing. Everything is about having a class. So in semester system, this is the essence of the semester system. That the freedom of doing things by yourself. The teacher arranges, with the consultation of the students, the consultation of the class, different kind of activities inside the class. And the teacher also decides how to evaluate, how to give percentage marks to different activities. He can or she can invent different kind of activities if they want. They have to design a course according to the needs of that class. For example, it can happen that some class is very good, all the students are very brilliant, intelligent, then you need a different strategy in that class. But if all the students or most of the students are not that good, then you need a different strategy. So in semester system, we allow a teacher, we give him a freedom, we even give a freedom to the students, that with a mutual consultation, you design a class and a course, and with that you proceed and produce a better result. This is the point where the semester system is better than the conventional annual system, where everything is fixed at once and you don't have a freedom to change that. But in semester system, we give you a freedom to change according to your needs. And teacher will give you the evaluation policy in a very advance. And this is an example. For example, in one of the classes, the evaluation policy can be like this. There are quizzes for 10%, you can have a different percentage. You can have assignments, you can have class participation marks, you can have mid-semesters and final examination. This is one of the examples. So different components are included. Some of them I have already listed, but some of them are here. For example, regular quizzes, usually unannounced written test of 30 minutes. We have quizzes to check and to help you to improve your understanding. These quizzes are very important. And then assignments, homework. This is the essence of the semester system, that you go to the home and you work yourself. If you don't work yourself, you don't think for yourself, the only listening to the lecture will not help you that much. Okay? It's not a one-way activity where a teacher talks for an hour and then you listen for an hour. No, it's an interaction type of thing where you interact through assignments, through quizzes, through question answers, and learn interactively or activity based. So learning by doing. You do the things and you learn from it. So class participation, presentations, and oral tests, reports, lab reports, project, fieldwork, all these are components. There could be other components. On your KCMS, you see, a teacher is allowed to even create components where he or she can test the class students. And very important, the grades. So you at least know that which kind of grades you get and what are the percentages for these grades. So in the first columns I have, because every course has 100 marks, or because it's a percentage, it doesn't matter, 100 or 50 or 30 or 200, it doesn't matter. Eventually we have to convert them to this percentage marks. So every block has some grade associated, letter grade associated to that, and the system we are following is the absolute grading system. There are other systems available as well. For example, relative grading system, or a teacher is also allowed to invent a grading system. Sometimes I have invented that grading system to facilitate the class, but at the cusp we have fixed it to avoid some problems. We have fixed it to this policy, and you can see, for example, if your marks are 0 to 39, that is less than 40, then this is F. You have to repeat that course, fail. But it is between 44 to 49, there are D and D plus for these blocks, and this is minimum accepted, but you pass the course. And then the C grade is actually adequate course, but these are the blocks where the C is there, and then the B, which is a good, and then the A, which is an excellent grade. But keep in mind, these are the percentages for the letter grades assignments. Okay?